So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just...
And he shoots! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta making a dash for it. Ibrahimovic, and he's definitely onside. And he's heaved it away.
And the counter is on.
A probing pass.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's put paid to the danger. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Deftly away. Quality ball.
Ibrahimovic.
Azar.
That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Garcia claims comfortably. Hazard. Great vision. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Araujo. Messi. Messi picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's nice. Goes for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Xavi. And that's gone loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Ibrahimovic! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Bellingham.
Roberto Carlos.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely bit of skill.
Dembele.
And he's let fly.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Xavi. And that has put paid to that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Iniesta. He's picked his way through. Hoisted in.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible. So, into the second half. Now he's off and running. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. That has been cut short. Berry, and it's Iniesta. Ferdinand cuts it out, and here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Played into space, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal! Messi. It's a goal kick. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, that has not gone well. Iniesta. Almost an hour gone. And here's Dembele. Nice control. Xavi plays it in. Oh, this looks sharp. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now there's a fine ball. It's Hazard! And that's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
El
time.
dorsal 13.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
El dorsal
Oh, we have a
14.
very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
El dorsal
This one's
9.
totally up for grabs.
Xavi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. Luis
This is
Suárez.
Messi.
El dorsal 11, Van Nistelrooy. El dorsal 17, Neymar. El dorsal 25.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us...
Hazard! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. And it's Nedved. Picked out brilliantly. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, cracking ball.
Cambio de jugadores.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Mbappe going after that. And it's been shipped out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nedved. And Van Nistelrooy! And that's going up front in a hurry. Seedorf. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Neymar. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That ball looks a good one. And he's cut it out. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 2 then. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Neymar.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Four extra minutes added on. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Berry. Now he's off and running. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Se recuerda a nuestros
Hazard
espectadores
picking up the
que
Man of the
cualquier
Match
persona que
award,
presente
and no
evidencias de
surprise there.
podrá ser expulsada del
So what
estadio.
do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me.